Hello everyone and welcome to this new episode of Ignition Time. I'm going to give you some new details about the workers in the state of Kentucky who gamed, yes, they gamed and cheated the unemployment benefit system while they were working for the state. And if you thought that was unbelievable, wait till you hear this. While they were working for the state to help thousands of other individuals in the state of Kentucky who were desperately waiting for their unemployment benefits, and 400,000 emails went unanswered. So think about this. Individuals in the state of Kentucky, which by the way happens to be the home state for the Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell. There he is. What's up, Mitch? 400,000 emails from desperate residents, customers of the unemployment benefit system. Folks, I believe that if you're receiving unemployment benefits, you are a customer, you are a client of the state, because the state is supposed to give you unemployment benefits as long as you're eligible and as long as you qualify. So 400,000 emails went unanswered. And now, like I said, new details have emerged about residents who while they were waiting for unemployment benefits, were assisted by workers who gamed and cheated the unemployment benefit system that they were representing while they were employed with the state of Kentucky. We have new information and new details. Welcome to this unbelievable episode of Ignition Time. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda. Right here is some information about me. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. I want you to know that I was able to overcome the cycle of poverty that you see on your screen right now. And my goal is to help you overcome the cycle of poverty. Please click like. Please subscribe and enable notifications so you get instant alerts from our channel going forward. I assure you that once we are through this mess, through this nightmare of depending on unemployment benefits, of depending on aid from the government, I will teach you how to overcome the cycle of poverty, and I will make it rain money for you. All I ask of you is to subscribe and enable notifications. Let's get into the news. Here's some brand new reporting from the Lexington Herald Leader in the state of Kentucky. A Kentucky auditor found that 37 full-time state employees took $116,978 in jobless benefits. Individuals working full-time for the state of Kentucky, representing the state of Kentucky, took $116,978. 37 workers cheated the unemployment system while 400,000 emails went unanswered. Just unbelievable. I'm going to quote from this article. State Auditor Mike Harmon said laws might have been broken by full-time state employees who claimed jobless benefits during the pandemic and who used their official access to the state's unemployment insurance system to check in on their own accounts. Harmon also said that he will refer this finding to Attorney General Daniel Cameron for possible prosecution. This is what Harmon said in a prepared statement. While thousands of Kentuckians tried to call or email seeking help about their own claims to no avail, employees within OIU could freely check and possibly even make changes to remove stops on their own claims. Folks, when I report some of this information, I have to be completely honest with you. It's hard. It's really hard for me to do it with a straight face because I get so angry at some of the information I report, but I have to do what I can to be as objective as possible. But I'm human, so I'm not always going to be objective. And I believe that these individuals should be prosecuted. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you believe these individuals who cheated the unemployment benefit system while they were full-time employees of the state of Kentucky, in order to game the system, they cheated the unemployment system so they could get benefits while thousands of individuals were waiting, folks, individuals who were desperate for unemployment benefits to put food on the table, to make rent, to be able to keep the lights on. 400,000 emails went unanswered. So this entire matter was transferred to the Labor Cabinet in the state of Kentucky, and this is what the Labor Cabinet said. The Cabinet will issue and implement a security policy directing employees that they are not to access case information pertaining to their own claim or that of a family or a friend. Yeah, right. The Labor Cabinet also wrote, employees will be required to complete a security training by the end of the fiscal year and annually thereafter to ensure that they are educated as to their responsibilities with regards to UI information security. If I was in charge of the Labor Cabinet, I would have said, these employees will be prosecuted, and anybody else who does this will also be prosecuted. That would have been my statement. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my statement. Now, in case you're thinking, how did these people get unemployment benefits while they were employed by the state? Well, folks, because they took advantage of a loophole within the system where individuals who were working as independent contractors or doing part-time jobs could apply for and get unemployment benefits. They took advantage of this loopholes in situations where they had actually not even lost their jobs, or in some cases did not have other part-time jobs to begin with. This is why I believe these individuals should be prosecuted, because this is fraud. Inspector General Marilyn Minier said state workers filed for jobless benefits based on the alleged pandemic-related loss of part-time jobs that sometimes did not exist and other times did exist but were not truly lost. Unbelievable. Now, this is where things get even more bizarre. The unemployment benefits that they were getting were tending to reflect their larger full-time state government jobs, not their part-time benefits. So I want you to think about this for a second. These individuals had full-time jobs, claimed that they lost their part-time job when in fact they had not lost their part-time job or didn't have a part-time job to begin with, and then they got unemployment benefits based on their full government job. Think about that for a second. They have a full government job, they commit fraud and say that they lost their part-time job, and then because they had access to the system, they gamed the system. They cheated the system so that they could get unemployment benefits as if they had lost their high-paying, full-time state government jobs. I'm going to give you a couple of examples. A female state employee claimed that she lost her part-time job as a choir assistant at her church, but the church in fact received a federal paycheck protection program loan and they kept everybody on their payroll. And a male state employee claimed that he lost his part-time gig as a basketball coach, but in truth, his league's basketball season ended before the pandemic struck and he already had received his stipend for the year. Now, I want you to let me know whether these individuals should indeed be prosecuted or not. And by the way, if this makes you upset, if this makes you frustrated, you are not alone. If I came across any of these individuals, I'd go up to them and say, what were you thinking? What is wrong with you? What were you thinking? It is not only wrong, it is not only immoral, it is also illegal. What were you thinking? And check this out. According to the state auditor's report, $507 million was paid in federal pandemic unemployment compensation without claimants having the ability to certify wage information. In other words, there was ample room for fraud. And the total amount of unemployment benefits paid was well over $650 million. This is pretty shocking. Once again, this is in the state of the Senate Minority Leader, Mitch McConnell. And by the way, the state of Kentucky used over $500 million in funds from the American Rescue Plan when the Senate Minority Leader, Mitch McConnell, complained about blue state bailouts. They used over $500 million in federal funds, which is federal taxpayer money, to replenish their own state unemployment benefit trust funds, which is also another unbelievable fact. I'll leave you with one final comment from the Kentucky State Auditor. We aren't saying the entire $655 million was wrongly paid, only that there were no controls in place to properly determine and certify claimants' eligibility, which is a violation of federal law. At this point, auditors could not precisely determine the exact amount that was either overpaid or still owed to claimants. Folks, this is absolutely ridiculous. This is like saying, oh, the entire $655 million was not subject to fraud, but a substantial amount could be because we didn't have checks and balances in place. We don't know exactly how much fraud there was, but oh, it wasn't all of it. It's just that our systems were terrible. Can you imagine how bizarre that is? That's like going into a bank and the bank saying, well, we have $10,000 of your savings in the bank account, but we kept the lockbox open, we kept the locker open, and if we go there and check, we're not sure if the money's still going to be there. That is what the entire Kentucky State Auditor's report reveals about this fraud and about this unbelievable breakdown or lack of systems that would protect legitimate unemployment benefit recipients in the state of Kentucky. I hope this is not happening in other states, and if it is happening in your state, please comment in the comment section below and let us know. Thank you so much for watching. Please click the like button, please subscribe, please enable notifications. I work hard on this channel, and all I ask of you is to please support the channel by clicking subscribe and enabling notifications. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.